Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. Look at the bend on that rod. Well guys, I took a precarious ride up the river to get anchored up. A lot of debris in the water. It was, I'm glad I waited until at least there was a little bit of light to navigate. Got up here, got anchored up, and I'm gonna kind of do what I did in the last video. I'm gonna put some baits out here on the point. Last video, I only put out cut bait. I think we had one bite. This time on the mixer with some chicken. Gonna give it probably an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes. Just a good long sit here. It's a Sunday morning, boat traffic will lay down pretty good, so hopefully they'll give us a chance to hook into a fish up here. Maybe flathead. This will be one of the cut baits. I think what I'll do is just stagger these baits. A little bigger float to suspend that bait up good. Get in there. The rod holder's pretty shallow up there. They're on the bottom pretty quickly. And smaller hooks for the chicken baits. Match your hooks to your baits. Name of the game, guys. And there. That is a heavy wire hook too. That is something I would use shark fishing. I had one handy and that's why I got spooled up there. All right, so there's three of them shallow. We're sitting in about 15 feet of water. We got some deep water this way, shallow that way, and I'm marking fish the whole way through here. We'll see if they eat. We're gonna fire this one off into some deeper water. This one. A lot of hook exposures, the name of the game. One thing I can say this morning, we've got some action on top of the water. There's some life this morning. Yesterday's trip, it was not that good. There was not a lot of life on top of the water. And not that that's the fish we're catching, but man, I just feel like you do better. You got some stuff on top of the water. Shows there's some life, some stuff pushing up shallow, maybe some stuff pushing it up, feeding on it. So we'll see. No promises today. Like I said, we've had a rise in the water a few days ago. Lake went to full pond and they've slowly released it. And a lot of trash in the water. A lot of stuff came in off the bank. So I'm not sure what the dynamic is. We're gonna roll the dice and see what happens. There's a chance there could be a fish on this outside planer. I'm either got a fish or a log. Here's how bad the bite is, folks. It's 9 o'clock. Last time you saw me, I can't tell if that's dragging a log or if that's a fish. Last time you saw me, the sun was coming up. Horrible bite. Sat anchored up there for an hour and a half. I actually did a live video from up there. Never had a bite. I had some baits picked off. I had that split of chicken and perch and had some baits picked off, but nothing. Decided to make a move, rode and looked at some places and tried to find something without a lot of debris in the water. That didn't happen. So I came down here, decided to make a troll through here. I've got 4 lines on the bottom now, including this one that was on the planer board. I still ain't felt a head shake on this thing yet. And I got 2 lines suspended. There's some suspended fish. I figure everything else has been bad. Let's just see if the suspended thing works. And then there's this, whatever this is. Yep, there's a head shake. It's alive. I see the board move a little bit, but not a lot. It's just a very weird, lethargic bite, what exists. Like I said, first fish in 2 hours of fishing, I finally get this fish to hit on a cut bait. And I must have just hit it in the head and made it mad because it did not load the rod up. And it's a sizable fish. There we go. Come here, baby. Piece of cut bait. Not a monster, but better than nothing. Man, that's a long pull to get one fish, and a long morning to get one fish. Struggle's real, guys. The struggle is real. But we got it. We're gonna punt it back alive. There's the rig, same one I had this morning. I've freshened the bait up, obviously, in that much time. But piece of cut bait that was hooked on there really well. Catfish Pro circle hook, big 10-aught Santee rig with a big painted black bobber. Out on the planer board beside the boat. Like I said, I covered some water here. Said I was going to do the river channel for a little bit, dragged through it. I didn't even mark fish in there. And then decided to come over here. And like I said, I've got some down lines suspended. We're in 22 feet of water. I've got some lines down there at about, I don't know, 12, 15 feet middle water column. I've got these on the bottom, and it's just tough. It's just tough. I don't know if it's driven by the debris in the water, because there is a lot of big trash and a lot of little bitty trash. What has happened when the lake came up, all the stuff that was on the bank started floating, and it's still in the water. So I think we're going to need a day of some wind to get rid of some of this stuff. That was a pop right there on that bait. That is another piece of cut bait. So who knows? Maybe I get lucky and pull into some fish. But yeah, it was like 3 hours from nothing. Could it be a time of day? Nah, maybe. I think I just got lucky and caught a fish is what that comes down to. But it is what it is, what it is. We can continue fishing. That's the way it goes when you're out here, man. Some days you're on them, some days you're catching them and stroking them. Not today. It's just one of them days, one of them tough fishing kind of days. So guys, hopefully you can see this. I know it's not a good shot. I got sun coming into the camera, but these are my lines here. This right across here are these suspended lines. One's about 14 feet, one's about 17 feet or so. That's them going across straight underneath the boat. One's got chicken, one's got cut bait. And here's why. There's a lot of suspended fish in here. And I just decided, I've seen them for a few days. Usually suspended fish are inactive and they don't bite good. I figured it can't get much worse than it's already been, so I decided to drop some baits in there amongst them. A third of the baits are right there. One's got chicken, one has cut perch on it, and we'll just see what happens. I'm going to see if any of those fish will feed on it. Nothing has touched them yet. That one fish is the only fish that we've had, but it's I mean, here's another shot of it. You can see fish, and those are not bait schools. I looked at them on the structure scan a minute ago. Those are fish. Now, they're big arches, they're thick arches. They could be gar. Gar put off a very, very strong signal because they have scales on them, I believe. I think that's the reason anyway. When gar are suspended and are inactive, they put off a strong signal. Could be carp. Carp generally don't suspend up in the water column, but it's possible. Or it could just be some big catfish. There's also some catfish on the bottom in this shot. You can see, I'd be willing to bet those are most likely catfish down there on the bottom. But, you know, I'm thinking, why are some of these smaller fish not feeding? And that's the mysteries of fishing, the mysteries of the world. Some days you come across this stuff and, you know, you smoke them and you catch them. Today, not so much. So for now, it is what it is. Fish when you can. Get out on the water. Put the baits in the water and hope somebody's hungry. Guys, we just got a massive takedown on the outside planer. That is the best bite I've seen in several days. That was a good takedown. It's on a chicken bait that, like I said, I've got 4 lines with Santee rigs. This is the outside planer, kind of over toward the river channel. I'm straddling the ledge that drops into the old river. And this one, right on the edge. Or the boat's on the edge. This one was probably in the river channel, or at least the bottom of the drop. So, decent fish. Got a down line right there. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Dogging down. Let's see if I can get this one out of the way. Just to eliminate. Oh yeah, eating line, eating line, eating line. Eat it, baby. Eat it. Eat that line. Heck yeah. The way the bite is, I'm gonna nurse this one up. This could be my last shot at catching a fish today. I don't know, it's tough. But persistence. Oh, this would make a bad day of fishing a little more tolerable. Just, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Eat it, baby. Working them up. As we get a boat that's about gonna run into us. He's coming to watch the freak show. There we go. Get a little play. He's waiting to see what's going on. Oh, he's being nice to slow down. Look at the bend on that rod. Oh, it's a big fish. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. Big fish, big fish, big fish. Boom. Missed him. Yeah, got him. Got him. I think the bass fishermen did more damage than good for slowing down. It's rare they ever slow down. I always tell people, if you're going by, just go fast. What he did was, what happens is you slow down like that, you go to half throttle, it throws off a big boat wake, and that's what we had there at the end, why the net shot missed originally. But we got him, big fish. Heck yeah, that's what we're looking for. For all of you that were thinking a few minutes ago, see there, you caught him on cut bait. This is a chicken fish. Let's get a look at this baby. That is a day maker. A day maker and a half. Perfect placement on that circle hook in the corner of the mouth. Again, guys, a relatively small hook by a lot of y'all standards, but it fit the bait that was out there. That is the name of the game. Good looking fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Stop, stop, stop. See how long he is. Just curious on the length. Oh yeah. 37 inches. Nice fish. Heck yeah. Good fish, guys. 37 inches long. See if y'all can guess the weight on it. Long body, not horribly thick belly on it, but a nice fish. We'll take it. A heck of a way to make a bad day better. The only thing that makes it any better is getting him back alive. There you go, big boy. Persistence paid off. It paid off, even in the heat. Thank you to Windrider for the shirts, windrider.com. It's a good way to stay cool out here and keep the sun off of you. But it's been a battle. It's been a battle today. Just when I was that close to saying, forget it, I'm taking it to the house, we'll just try in a couple days, boom, I picked off that first fish. Double digits, enough to keep my enthusiasm, and then a little bit further of a pull, and poof, that one. I'll let y'all guess the weight. Everybody's got a scale in their iPhone when they watch these videos. I told you how long it was. Put that on the tape, so you tell me. 37 and a half inches. Tell me how much it weighed. We'll get the guess from you. So drop it in the comments. Anyway, sometimes that's what it takes, guys, just some persistence, staying with it. It's a bad bite. Here's the deal. I caught a great fish. It's still a bad bite. This is a horribly slow bite. Now, is it getting better in the middle of the day? Could be. It could be. I'm in the spot and the fish are biting. I found feeding fish, who knows, but it's slow to fish this long, to have that few of bites, not even small fish. And we got a lot of fish in this lake. That tells you something's up. So it is what it is. You keep swinging, keep covering water, you fish when you can, and hopefully I'll get to catch you guys out on the water.